Hello, this is Kevin Crane, coming to you for Eclipse Corporation and DocOrigin. If you are a programmer, analyst, or IT professional, you won't want to miss this video. DocOrigin Design, Drawing Tools.
Now let's talk about our text tool. This tool is meant to lay out a single text object or a large paragraph. You can simply click down your cursor to lay down a text label or draw an area to define the boundary of a text object. As you can see by the text highlighted within the text object, the object is set to typing mode, which is indicated by diagonal lines that outline the object. For the sake of time, I'm going to simply paste text which is already in my clipboard. As I move in the center of the text object, you can see that my cursor has converted to an I-beam, whereas when I'm out here, it's turned into a pointer arrow to select other objects. So this allows me to double-click on an object and set it to bold, or remove a portion of the text by selecting it and clicking delete. Once I have the content in my text object and I want to move it, I simply select the escape key, which converts my edit mode into a selected text object. You can see now I have handlebars, which define the boundaries of the text objects. This allows me to control the wrapping of the text, or even moving to the center where I get the 4 arrows and I can move my text label about. If I want to edit the object, I simply select the escape key, which returns to the edit mode. Now let's look at the common properties that can be applied to a text object. The first tab is the Position tab, which allows you to display your object in the print mode. So this means you can actually turn off the visibility of the object. If I click the checkbox, object is no longer visible, and you can see that that is demonstrated by displaying the Forms Explorer text object in pink. We're going to go ahead and turn back the object is visible. In addition, if you know exactly the coordinates you want to display, you can simply enter them into the top left area. So if I want this to be in my 0.5 vertical alignment and 0.5 inches from my left margin, I can simply enter those attributes. Then I can enter the width as 5 inches and the height as 2. Now you see I entered a 2 inches, and it's indicating that my pane is not large enough, so the maximum size of this text object is 1.5 inches. I simply click OK to accept the maximum value. Now if I really wanted to expand my text object, I could expand my pane. Now go back in here and change my object to 2 inches. In addition, you can set margins for your text objects. Next, let's look at the lines and edges. Instead of drawing a box around my text object, I can simply turn on the edges are visible. As you can see, all 4 sides have now a line on it. You can actually define specifically which edge is visible. For example, if you only wanted the 2 left and right size lines, I can simply turn off top and bottom lines. I can also change the style to be dashed and the width to be a heavier width, as well as a corner radius. Going ahead and turning back on the top and bottom margins, I can turn on my corner radius. The next tab we want to look at is Color. The Color tab allows you to change the line edge, text, and background. By default, the background is set to transparent, but let's go ahead and turn background as not transparent. And I'm going to go ahead and make this black fill and make my lines red and my text object opaque white. The next tab we want to look at is our font. And in this case, I can make it Arial black so that it's clear to see the black edges. I'm going to drag this out a little bit more, and I'm going to make this text object 14-point font. Last but not least, we can define the tabs to be an incremental value of, by default, a 1/2 inch, or we can go ahead and reduce that amount by making it every 1/4 inch and hitting enter. When I go into my edit mode by hitting escape, I can hit a carriage return, and then a tab, and it will be every 1/4 inch. Or we can go ahead and set that to a larger value. So you can see that's automatically adjusted.
Thank you for joining our DocOrigin Design Basics. Please tune in for our next video, which will take us a little deeper into the design tool. Thank you.
Want to find out more? Just go to eclipsecorp.us and check out our other videos. That's eclipsecorp.us. Or call us at area code 678-408-1245, extension 2. That's 678-408-1245, eclipsecorp.us.